And we are live, people. We are live. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's feeling good. Um, Today we are back playing football, Premier League football, people, and it's been a quite interesting day. It's been quite an interesting day already, or should we say weekend. We have Man City who have won their game. Aston Villa who have drawn, I believe. We have Chelsea who have drawn as well. So Liverpool who have just managed to scam a win last minute um from McAllister as well. So it's been very interesting, guys. We are here. We are here for Tottenham against Arsenal. Listen, this is the North London derby, and usually North London derbies are quite interesting. They're either very boring or very juicy. And I don't know what we're going to get today because Arsenal absolutely now have to win. They now have to win, guys. They have to win. Man City are chasing, and I'm not gonna lie. I think Man City are always better when they're chasing. When Man City are chasing, they're like a pack of wild dogs from the Sahara, guys from Kenya. That's what they're like. They're not even hyenas. They're the wild dogs. Wild dogs. That's what Man City are like, and they are hunting people, hunting, and they see Arsenal in their sights. So big up everybody who is going to drop in, drop in, drop out, whatever you're gonna do. I hope you stay for the watch along. We predicted on this channel that Arsenal will be champions. I don't know, guys. Football's a funny thing, and that was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, we predicted that, and Arsenal have had two draws, I believe, in the space of 3 or 4 games. They have to win. They have to beat Tottenham. Historically, Arsenal beats Tottenham. This game is usually hyped up. Usually from the Spurs end, and we always feel like Spurs can do something. We always feel like Spurs could do something, and then they flatter to deceive, and then Arsenal usually win. So I I'm expecting an Arsenal win. I'm expecting an Arsenal win. I'm expecting that this is not the team that Arsenal fumble against. Arsenal will fumble against another lower team, not Tottenham. They fumbled against Wolves, drew. Fumbled against Brentford, drew. Right? They're not going to fumble against Tottenham. Against teams like Tottenham, they beat. Tottenham is going to come out. Tottenham are probably going to try to play some football, leave gaps, leave spaces behind, and Arsenal will score. It looks as if the same issue. Maybe against the lower blocks, maybe against the lower teams, Arsenal will struggle. But then you can argue, right now, Tottenham is that lower team that we're talking about. That is what Tottenham are at this stage. They're currently sitting where? 15th? 16th? So, I don't know. I don't know where you guys stand. If you're not Arsenal supporters, where do you stand? Do you want Arsenal not to win the league, which means Man City will probably win it? Do you care? Hmm? Do you prefer Arsenal winning the league? Do you want an Arsenal win today? Because as usual, when it comes to Arsenal, I'm always conflicted. I'm always conflicted, guys. We are only literally a couple of minutes away from kickoff. I'm conflicted because the Arsenal fans don't deserve anything. I don't like Arsenal. I don't like these guys. But at the same time, I'm always like, I don't want Man City to win another Premier League title. They've dominated enough. And their era of dominance is, you can argue, more dominant than United's. They've won like 6 Premier League titles or something in like 10 years. I don't remember United doing that. So I don't want Man City to go anywhere or to be anywhere near Manchester United, but at the same time, I don't want Arsenal to win anything. Except for one or two people that I know who are, I want Arsenal to win for them. For them. So I'm conflicted. If Arsenal lose today, I'm going to be content. If they win today, I'm going to be content. Because I don't think this game, even though I think they have to win, if they don't win this game, I feel like, is the season over? Is the season over if they don't win this game? Is it that much of a big game? Hmm. City have a game in hand, and City have to face Arsenal. The City Arsenal game, guys, is going to be emotional. It's going to be emotional. So the teams have come out. The lineup is clear. We are going to have Eze. And Odegaard's on the bench. So he started with Eze. He's dropped Odegaard, the captain of the club, for Eze. I know people like Troops TV, people like Lee Gunner are going to be excited because I've been hearing a lot of Arsenal fans make excuses and defenses for Eze. He's not playing well because the manager doesn't trust him. The manager doesn't believe in him. The manager doesn't play him, etc., etc. So now Eze is starting. Let's see what Eze is going to do. Let's see what Javi Simmons and Kolo Muani is going to do. I'm expecting the counters on the break. I'm expecting Arsenal to absolutely dominate possession. Even though Spurs are at home, I'm expecting Arsenal to dominate, and I'm expecting Spurs to play on the counter. So let's see what kind of game develops, what kind of game we have. Hopefully, as we are neutrals here, most of us will be United fans. Hopefully, we get a good game either way. Big up the chat. Make sure you smash the like on entry, turn on your notifications, and of course, subscribe to the channel. We are there. The players are on the pitch. Tottenham Hotspurs in their usual white and navy blue, dark blue, and Arsenal, of course, in their red and white. I don't think any of these teams ever need to play in their away kits when they face each other. I don't remember Spurs playing. Maybe they have, but there's no need to. Arsenal have red bottoms and white, red tops and white bottoms, and Spurs have a white top and dark bottom. So the game has kicked off. I'm sipping my mint tea, just chilling off because our game is on Monday, guys. Our game is tomorrow against Everton. Probably need a light off. The Spurs fans are booing already. The Spurs fans are booing Arsenal. It's not going to last long. Stuff like that always makes me laugh. The game starts and you're just booing them constantly when they have the ball. These fans are going to get tired. They're going to stop booing very, very, very soon. Yeah, that's getting better. Spurs, big up TK in the chat, jumping in. Spurs are yet to win a match in 2026. Oh Lord, lordy, lordy, lordy. Spurs are gonna get slapped. Oh my gosh. Yet to win a match in 2026. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. The way that Saka runs, yeah. I'm gonna say this, and I'm always gonna say this. Saka is very, very overrated footballer. The fact that he's gonna be getting 300 grand a week playing for Arsenal is, and if you look at his GA, goals and assists, his output is not great. And I don't know. I feel like Arsenal fans are always talking him up to be like the best footballer in the world and the best right winger in the world. I mean, I watch him play football. He's good footballer. I want to make it clear. I think he is a good footballer, Saka, but he's not as good as the Arsenal fans make him out to be. When Arsenal need him, these clutch moments, when we have someone like Cunha that can smack the ball into the bottom corner, that's not Saka. And when you listen to Arsenal fans over the last 2 years, the media prop for Saka and his actual, what he's actually doing on the pitch is just different. It is different. So, like I said, I think Saka's a good footballer. He's a good youth. He's an honest footballer, but he's not like world class. He's not what the Arsenal fans say he is. He just isn't, in my humble opinion. But you guys might disagree. You guys might disagree. Big up TK in the building. Big up Turkish Soulful Cow also in the building. Arsenal on the counter on the left-hand side. The game has started exactly how we expected it to start. Arsenal, every single Arsenal player now camped in Tottenham's half of the pitch. This is what Arsenal practice a lot. Goal. Almost. That was a header on target. A ball. Yeah. Arsenal play very, very systematic way. You almost know exactly what they're going to do. There's no like individual brilliance. Like I said, you know how United could just smack a ball into the top corner where Dorgu can smash it. With Arsenal, there's nobody shooting outside the box. Everything is just almost like what Pep used to be like with Man City. Just keep passing until you're only 5 yards away from the goal, and that's when you can shoot. And sometimes that's why Arsenal fans complain when they watch Arsenal. It's very logical, systematic, is pragmatic, and just boring to watch a lot of the times. Relying on set pieces. Wow. What are Tottenham doing? What is going on here, guys? Wow. This is mad. This is head tennis. Tottenham don't know what they're doing, bro. Arsenal have penned them in. They are flipping. This is relentless. Yeah, guys, this is relentless. First 5 minutes. Big up T Kizzles in the chat. I'm fresh off the 5 a.m. Canada loss against the USA in men's hockey gold game. Oh, TK watches hockey. The Olympics. Canada will now have a 2-week mourning period. Flags at half-mast. School council will be ready, etc. Oh my gosh. I'm assuming, because I don't know too much T Kizzles. I'm assuming Canada doesn't lose to. One, I'm assuming it's ice hockey since it's Winter Olympics, right? So this is ice hockey we're talking about. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm thinking that Canada should be better than America. Is it wrong for me to think that Canada are better at ice hockey than America, or is that just a myth? Oh my lord! Look at Arsenal right here. Good football from Arsenal here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Tottenham look struggling already. I don't think Tottenham have managed. This is good from Arsenal. This is a very good start. This is what Arsenal do very well, though. They start games very well, and they need to score when they're playing like this. They need to score because, like against us, they scored within the first 25 half an hour when they were on top. But yeah, they need to score when they're on top. Arsenal, basically. Look how high Gabriel is. Gabriel's flipping. Look at the two centre backs. Arsenal squeeze you in, man. Flipping heck. They proper squeeze you. Look at the possession. 82% possession to Arsenal. Ooh, Gyökeres almost. Almost. How close was that shot from Gyökeres? He just. But you should have known he was going to go on his right foot, the defender. Oh. Ooh. That looked close, guys. Yeah, that was close. Tottenham don't know what they're doing, man. TK says hockey is religion. Canada is genuinely superior to USA in ice hockey. That's why they played it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I thought so. I thought hockey was, yeah, definitely more a Canada thing. And Canada historically have been better than USA at ice hockey. Ice hockey. That's a Jamaican coming out. Ice hockey. Ice hockey. You know, USA probably cheated. There's probably some Canadian-born, Canadian-born people in the USA team. Fuck America, TK. That's what I say. Fuck America. Oof, look, we're seeing the Gyökeres shot being replayed again. Gyökeres needs a bit of melanin in his eyes. His eyes are a bit too like light. It looks. I don't know. It looks weird. For me though, footy over hockey. Yeah, man. Of course, man. Footy over everything. Footy over life. Footy over your misses. Footy over money. You know. Oh, I'm wondering why the hell have we not restarted the game? So what? We're paused because of what? An IT issue. So football has to be put on hold to wait on technology, bro. TK, yeah, we need to talk about that, TK. Because I'm not gonna lie, TK, I've been watching Delap for Chelsea this season, yeah, and I'm gonna say this, TK, I am so happy because we would have got Delap. Delap is who we went in for. We spoke to him, took man out for dinner, sold him the project, said we want you to lead the line, all these things because he was cheap. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, when I watch Delap play football, TK, he's just a flat track bully, bro. There's no finesse about him. There's no like tech about him. Yeah, he might hold the ball up once or twice and elbow a defender or something, but I need, okay, cool, you got the physicality. Yeah, you can fight people on the pitch. Cool. But where is the technical ability from the guy? I just don't see it with Delap. So I am happy that we got Sesko. Even though Sesko was double the fee, more than double the fee, actually, I'm happy we got him. And Garnacho, TK, listen, we don't need to talk about Garnacho. We know. We know what it is. Like, we knew Garnacho wasn't going to succeed. I did say that there is something, if we a manager somewhere could get something out of him, but I don't know whether it's possible now. You know, when his brain is so, something's happened to Garnacho during his time at Man United, and Garnacho, his actual character might not allow him to develop. You know, when someone's arrogant a little bit, doesn't want to improve, think that they're right. All of these things, I don't know for sure, but Garnacho comes across like that sort of player where maybe a manager might find it hard to save him. Is not the right word, not save him, but he might not ever fulfill his true potential now because of everything that's gone on and his character, rather than the manager. And I wouldn't be surprised, TK, if both Delap and Garnacho were sold and good. And plus, TK, Chelsea do this, TK. Chelsea are the one club that can buy a player in January and sell that player in summer, literally 4 months or 5, 6 months, and maybe even make a profit. Maybe even make a profit. So Chelsea have been doing this. What the hell, man? It's like we're now 12 minutes in. This is crazy. TK, what's going on, man? All this gear changes. One man's gear's not working, you got to change it. All right, we're back now. We are back. Flipping it, guys. This is American football, man. You know, American football, there's like 100-minute stoppages between every. No, we don't want it. We don't want that. We want fluid football. Yes, go. That's not good enough. But unlucky. Good try. Good try. That was Tottenham's first flipping attack here of the whole game. First attack of the whole game. We need more from Colomwani. We need more from Colomwani today. 100% agree on the attitude part of Garnacho. He has the tools, but he is he is diseased. Many players would kill to have his skill. Total waste of a footballer. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. Like at the end of the day, he's only, you know, the ones where because he's only what's Simmons doing, bro? Because he's only 21. He's still only 21, you know, guys. Garnacho. It's who knows. I personally, when I say someone can get something out of Garnacho, it doesn't mean I rate him highly. I don't rate him that highly technically at all, Garnacho. But I think there's enough of a footballer there for him to be a first team player for like a mid-table club somewhere, or go back to Spain. I don't know, Getafe or something, and play on the left wing. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Um, but for me, his decision making is really bad, Garnacho. What he does on the ball, he plays like a child, even though he's young. So you know, but he just there's 21-year-olds who play like 30-year-olds in terms of their decision making. Garnacho just makes the wrong decisions a lot. There we go. That's good from Arsenal. There's more to break there. They've got a man over there, Arsenal. Keeper. Oh, lucky. Arsenal had a man over there on that counter. Eze was running down the middle. If you could find a pass to him. Yeah, this game, I could see this game going like 2-1 Arsenal. Do you know what, yeah? Saka loves that clipped cross. He always does this. If he doesn't go down the inside on his left, he'll go down the outside and he'll just put his foot under the ball and do that little clipped cross. Oh, a lot, Saka. A lot. That's why I'm saying nothing's off the cuff when it comes to Arsenal. Everything is just routine. Everything is just practiced. Like everything they do is just on the training ground, just like systematic and automatic, which is good. But I feel like when you're coached that way, you're less sometimes you can be less imaginative and less off the cuff. And you need some off the cuff stuff. There we go. Finish. Ooh, almost from Saliba. Did he have to header it there? Could he volley it? Let's see this again. The header back. Oh yeah, yeah, he has to header that, I guess. It bounces up to Saliba, then I guess he has to header it. Couldn't really get too much power on that. Wonder if Simmons gets playing for Spurs. They have Champions League, yes, but they'll have no European matches next year. Simmons Simmons is a very strange player, bro. Because oh my lord, here we go. Here we go. Oh my Trossard. Just talking about Simmons and he does that. And this is what Simmons just done there is kind of what I'm talking about. The question I have to ask you, TK, is Simmons a 10? And that's been my problem with Simmons. I think his profile is a 10. He's got the attributes, but I think most of his career he's played on the wings and he's drifted inside. And I'm like, would I play Simmons as a 10 in the Premier League? I think he's okay, Simmons. I like him. He's all right. But he's a bit sometimes flashy with no substance. He's a bit like that sometimes, Xavi Simmons. Oh, but he does have something about him, though. I wouldn't take him out United. No way. But yeah, I like Simmons. I like Xavi Simmons. Yeah, he went to Spurs. I don't think many top Premier League clubs were in for him though, and he went to Spurs for the Champions League football. Oh, Tottenham almost in there, but like you said, TK, Spurs are not gonna have Champions League football next year, so mm, I know if we don't get into the Champions League, will Cunha and Mbumo we get regret signing for United? I bet. I bet has Casemiro regretted signing for United. United haven't been in the Champions League for about 2 of the 4 seasons he's been here. Casemiro. Yeah, Simmons just comes across as a sort of player that every now and again he will lose a bit of concentration. Every now and again the pass will be on and it'll be a simple pass, but he won't execute it right. Like a player that will show you flashes, Simmons, but will frustrate you because he's not consistent. There we go. That's good. There we go. Saka loves doing that, you know. One thing that Saka's very good at, and I always say he's very good because he's so unorthodox. You should watch the way he Saka dribbles, guys. I've never seen many footballers dribble with the inside of their feet. Like you might have 1 or 2 touches with the inside of your feet, but you don't dribble with the inside of your feet. You just don't do that. Oh, you should have passed it, bro. Oh, there we go. Tottenham on a break there. Maybe Tottenham with the ball again on the having some good possession here. See what they could do. Oh, it's poor ball in. Oh, yeah, the game's getting stretched now. 21 minutes. But yeah, Saka dribbles with the inside of his feet rather than the outside of his feet, right? And because of that, the ball is kept away from the opponents. So you have to almost foul Saka to get the ball. Because if you're dribbling with the outside of your feet, yeah, and the ball's touching, the outside of your feet when you dribble, then you can get the ball a bit easier if you want to tackle him. But look, see, look, right now. He's dribbling with the inside of his feet. And that is such a weird dribbling technique, bro. I don't think you understand how strange it is. That's why I say Saka's not a winger. Saka, we all understand, yeah, is a left back, right? When he bursts into the Arsenal team, just like Skelly and a few others, he's a defender. And he's just got better. He listened and listened. He improved. Like Dorgu, for instance. Just like Dorgu. And then about 2 or 3 seasons later, was it Emery? Emery, right? Emery promoted him to being a winger. And he started doing well there. And he started doing better. And you can tell by the way he plays football that he's not like, oh, he's not a Neymar. He's not a Vinny. He's not a born winger. You can almost tell the way Saka plays that he was a right back who's now a winger. Because there's not a lot of imagination from him, a lot of skill from him, like the way a winger would. There we go, Arsenal. It's also quite interesting that Odegaard's on the bench. Arsenal fans have been, not a lot of them, but I know enough Arsenal fans have been talking down Odegaard for at least the last 2 seasons. They haven't been happy. And he's been starting ahead of Eze. Now today, Eze's starting ahead of Odegaard. So that's a big call from Arteta. Big call. Arsenal on the attack. Again on the left-hand side against Tottenham. Nice. Okay, free kick to Tottenham. All right. And this is what happens against Arsenal. Arsenal start games very well. They dominate you, they squeeze you, they do all of these things. But just like when we did, if you can survive the first 25 minutes against Arsenal and not concede, I mean, they scored early against Wolves and I think they scored early against Brentford and they still didn't win the game. But if you can survive the first 25 for half an hour against Arsenal, I feel like you've got a chance. Oh, goalkeeper came out there. Okay. And this is what's happening. Arsenal are going to start making mistakes. Look at that header from Gabriel. I mean, from Saliba. Headed out to play. Let's see if they've got their metal, if they're going to keep their metal. Because Arsenal, for some reason, this season, they've been well. They haven't been shitting their pants. They've been keeping it together. But recently, they've been showing some little kinks in their defensive armor. The mistake against us about 5, 6 games ago, when Mbumo scored. The own goal the other day against Wolves. TK. Haaland did that cross successfully yesterday and it worked for O'Reilly. Yeah, that dinked. Yeah, Saka does that a lot. Saka does that a lot, that little dinked cross. What's going on here? Who's going to be happiest? I think Tottenham will be happy. Tottenham will be happy that Arsenal dominate possession, had the territorial advantage over Tottenham, camped in their half for about 20 minutes and failed to score. So would you say Tottenham are the happier team, despite the fact they haven't really tested Raya? Yeah, cool. Yeah, the Haaland cross though yesterday was good. That was a nice cross. Looks like all right. Oh, you got to book. You got to book him. Yeah, ref. You got to book him after that, referee. Come on. Tottenham are on a counter there and you pulled him back. Yeah, you got to book him after that, ref. Come on. Timber. I don't understand that pass from Timber. It was so bad. And this is what I'm saying. Defensively, they're starting to do things like this, Arsenal. Misplaced pass from Timber. Absolutely no reason. No reason. Yeah, for sure. I agree with you, TK. Arsenal, the thing about TK, this is why I don't like Arsenal, TK, as well. Because the dark arts, yeah, the dark arts of football is something that Arsenal have deployed all season, bro. They have been kings at wasting time, stoppages, all of these little things, set pieces and corners. They own goals is the top goal scorer for Arsenal. That's out. That's Simmons, see? The quality of that is so bad from Simmons. So bad. Why did it need to float so high? Whip it in like Bruno would do it. Or Kevin De Bruyne. Or like or Pogba. For me, that ball in can't be some lofted, floated. It has to be a bit more whipped. Ah, oh, it's not good, guys. Yeah, the stoppages definitely have helped Spurs because Arsenal only when it's in their benefit, of course, they will do the dark arts. But right now, they don't want dark arts, Arsenal. They want the ball in play as long as possible. They want to be on the ball. They want to dominate possession. They don't want stoppages right now. But I guarantee you, as soon as Arsenal score that goal and they're 1-0 up, guys, all of that stuff, they will start doing themselves. All of that, they will start to do themselves. You see all the time in Arsenal play. And that's why I'm conflicted about Arsenal winning the league because I don't I don't agree with the football that they play. They almost play in some ways anti-football. In some ways. Relying on set pieces, all the dark art stuff that they do. Even playing for set pieces. Treating set pieces like penalties. Saka's so good at flipping, shielding the ball. He's got an unorthodox dribble, but because the ball's on the inside of his foot, okay, I thought the reference to the books of Zuba Mendy, book Colin Mawani there. Just have a chat with him. I think the next one he will be booked. I think the next foul by Colin Mawani will be yellow. That was a bit cheeky. I mean, it's so funny, yeah, because Xavi Simmons, yeah, was not 10 yards away in that free kick. Was that a foul, really? Oh, man. How the hell is Gabriel, yeah? This is why I would never like Arsenal. Gabriel is right there, yeah, holding Kola Moani's shirt. But it's a foul. Oh, get off him, Spence. Get your hand off him. I just don't get footballers, bro. Like, Spence's hands is all over Saka like this. And like, bro, why? Just stop grabbing him. Stop holding him. You're going to concede a foul. Just get your hands off him. Oh my lord, lucky, so lucky, so lucky. Arsenal have just scored. Saka. We were just talking about Saka, and this is what I'm saying about Arsenal. So lucky. I mean, based on the fact that they've had most of the ball, they've been the more threatening team. You could argue they deserved a 1-0 win, but they haven't really tested a goalkeeper. And this goal was so jammy. Like, Saka got past his defender. It was just a piece of luck. He didn't know what he was doing. And then he's pulled it back to Heze. The ball bubbled up. And he still had time, even though the ball bubbled up, he still had time to, one touch, the ball went up, and then a volley. And no one could get close to him. See, that is so lucky from Saka, bro. Oh, but that's what people like Salah have. I see Salah do stuff like this all the time, bro. When Salah, the ball just ricochets off his foot. You know when you're when you're a type of footballer where you get tackled. This used to happen to Messi. Messi would get tackled, the ball hit Messi's feet, and Messi will still get the ball. Sometimes, guys, you make your own luck. But yeah, 1-0 to the Arsenal. This game's done. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I feel like this game's already done. Gallagher signing also looks to be a bust. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't go anywhere near Gallagher. When all the news about Gallagher to United on loan, I'm like, listen, no. We don't need Gallagher, bro. We actually don't. So 1-0. Once again, 1-0. Once again, a defensive mistake from Declan Rice. What have I been saying about Arsenal defensively? Why are they making all these mistakes? They're just too relaxed. They're too relaxed at the back. The exact same thing happened against Manchester United. The exact same thing. They scored, and as soon as they scored, about 3 or 4 minutes after they scored, we had about 2 chances, and Boomer had a chance. He missed. Then he had another chance, but he pulled it back to Bruno. Bruno missed. And then directly after that, Zubamendi does the pass back where Mbumo intercepts and Mbumo scores. The same thing has happened here. Declan Rice, this time, but it was Zubamendi. Now it's Declan Rice. Declan Rice acting silly, dilly-dallying, playing around in his own box. He's practically in his own box. What's he doing? Listen, I'm not an Arsenal fan, and I like the fact that Tottenham have scored. But this from Arsenal is insane, bro. That is insane, bro. What is this about? The best team in the Premier League. Really? Now we got a game in our hands, people. Now we have a game on our. Let's sit back, relax our damn selves, and enjoy this game. Let's enjoy this game. Let's go, people. T Kizzles, what you saying to me? 1-0. This is what I wanted, man. Listen, just entertain me today. My team's not playing. I've got no skin in the game. You know? So let's just watch. And also, that shot from Colomwani, yeah, that wasn't even in the corner, bro. That shot, yeah, was proper in the middle of the goal. What's Saliba doing there? Nah, man, Arsenal are acting funny. Arsenal are behaving funny, bro. Yeah, this is how you play against Arsenal. This is what you do. You defend well. You defend well. Compact, compact, compact. First half an hour. Yeah, while they onslaught. Get past that first initial 20 minutes. Was it onside? Was Saka onside? Bro, Saka was onside, you know. I'm waiting for the flag to be raised. What a ball and what a run. Yeah, he was onside. Yeah, he looks like he's on. Oh, Saka should have done better there. He was through on goal, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Oh, bro, that Tottenham defender, bro. You could have just flipping. Is that what Arsenal are gonna do now? They're gonna be just falling on the ground and trying to get Tottenham sent off. Dark arts again. Arsenal on their dark arts, boy. I mean, he didn't. Did he step on him? Let me see. Oh my lord, he barely touched him. Yeah, this stuff, man. I don't like when Bruno does stuff like that. So I don't like when other players do things like this. Yeah, you can tell. I think that makes sense. You should be supporting Tottenham if you live in this area. Mm. Because Tottenham are proper North London club, aren't they? Mm. I think the Tottenham Arsenal going to score here. Defended by Tottenham. Well done. Well done, Bissouma. Bissouma. Throwing from Timber. Arsenal on the right hand side of everyone camped in Tottenham's half of the pitch. And this is where, when it's like this against Man United, this is where it's dangerous. Especially with Mbeumo, Ahmad, Bruno, Cunha, Dogu, who was playing. Oh! I thought I was going in. Oh my gosh. Tottenham got life there. I thought that was Gyökeres, but it was Trossard. Oof. Oh, where's Gyökeres? Oh, that was good defending. You see that defender stopping Gyökeres from... Yeah, that's good defending. Another corner to Arsenal. Piling on the pressure. Is the pressure going to bust the pipe? Is the pipe going to bust? Goalkeeper. Oh, cleared by Tottenham. Only to Saka. Javi Simmons, bro. This is what I'm saying about Javi Simmons, man. Decision making. I'm pretty sure he could have set Colomwani free if you wanted to. What was he doing? What was it? What was his plan when he had the ball there? Just to do what? TK. I don't want Arsenal to win the league. Yeah, but I hate City cheaters even more. Yeah, it's all about choosing the less of the two evils. Whatever evil you find more evil. Whatever is your, what do you call it, your gripe? Whatever you find offensive, you hold it. City and all the money stuff, all the players that they bought, all the fines that they should have had and punishments they should have had, but they didn't. Proper cheaters. Proper cheaters. Yeah. TK says the lesser of the two evils. Do you know what, TK? Objectively, I think you're right. The lesser of the two evils is actually Arsenal. My proximity to Arsenal fans living in London is a reason why I don't want Arsenal to win. But if I take the fan bases out of the equation and just look at the football clubs, yeah, I don't want City to win over Arsenal. As an institution, no. So I agree with you, TK, personally. Long throw by Tottenham. Is that another throw in or is that a corner? Did he give away a corner there? Mascarino, whatever his name is. It is a corner. Is this Tottenham's first corner of the game? Take your time, Tottenham. Just take your time with the corner. Oh, Javi Simmons gonna take it again. Please, Javi Simmons. We've been talking about your game, bro. Put in a good corner. I beg of you. All right. That's a bit strange punch out from the goalkeeper, but he did his job. He did his job. Decent corner, I think. Don't just send it. Yeah, yeah. Come on, man. Look for the ball. There's no Tottenham. Every Tottenham player just camped in. Yeah, Xavi, bro. You didn't know what you wanted to do with the ball, did you? Oh, Hincape. Or How do you pronounce it? How would you Hincape? Another long throw in. Here we go. Hincapié. Let's see what Tottenham are doing with these long. Listen, since Arsenal, yeah, introduced the dark arts, yeah, I keep calling it dark arts, long throws, long corners, all these. Since Arsenal introduced that scumbaggery, because back in the day, yeah, that was how the English league was like, right? The English football league was like that, and then foreign managers, Arsene Wenger, Pep Guardiola, all these foreign managers taught us how to play nice tiki taka, beautiful European football. And we went away from the English kicking, crossing the ball in the box, kick and run, Stoke football. But Arsenal are trying to bring back some elements of that kind of football, right? And since Arsenal have given everyone else permission to also start doing that, we're seeing long throws again and all this punts up to the goalkeepers. Because teams are like just blocking each other out. Low blocks everywhere. So I guess you got to find different ways to score goals, right? Good Simmons there. Spence. I like Spence, Handicape. Handicapier. Silly. Handicapier. Handicapier. This kind of performance. This is Arsenal. Look at this. They just don't know what to do. They're out of ideas. Look at him smiling. Man, Declan Rice was all smiling after his mistake, Man held his hand up and smiled like and shook his head. Bro, you're crazy. You're not gonna get anything for that, bro. Arsenal haven't done anything for the last 15 minutes. I wish Tottenham could play through their midfield a bit more, man, rather than always just boot the ball. Yeah, Declan Rice is not a six. He's not a six. He's never was a six for West Ham. He's not a lone six, deep line playmaker. That's not him. Declan Rice is an engine. He's a box to box guy. He's like Casemiro, box to box. I don't really want Declan Rice too much picking the ball up from the back four. I don't really like. That's not the best thing. Oh my lord! After I bet Arsenal gonna score now. This is what I'm saying about Arsenal. Ah, nice. What was that from Jose? Yeah, I mean this game at the moment, yeah, is exactly how Tottenham want it to be. See what I'm saying? That's a foul from flipping Gabriel. How do you? I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I can't stand the Premier League this season. I cannot stand it. You are allowed to foul in the Premier League. VAR will see it. Everyone else will see it, and it will just be allowed. That is a foul, bro. Gabriel wasn't looking at the ball, and he took man out. Oh, bro, Colin bro. That is so crap. Who's that pass to? You got that all wrong, bro. Like, I'm thinking, Colin just do the simple thing, my guy. Here we go. Here we go. Declan Rice again. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. In that move there, I don't get why Gyökeres didn't hold the width, bro. Bro, move into different positions. Tottenham are not serious, you know. Oh my lord. Tottenham almost. Oh my gosh, what are Tottenham doing? There's clearly games. There's clearly goals in this game. There's definitely more goals in this game. These two teams, yeah, both of them actually, both of them are doing their flipping bozo. They've got both of them have bozo moments in them. Arsenal at the back, yeah, I don't know what's going on. They went from being the best defensive team in the league, and they probably maybe still are. Maybe they still conceded the least amount of goals, but some of the goals that Arsenal are conceding are just their own mistakes. Corner. Don't forget, these corners are like penalties for Arsenal. Corner for Arsenal, 5 minutes of extra time played. We've only got 3 more minutes. I say only. 8 minutes of added time is a long time. We spent a few minutes um, just doing nothing due to a technical issue with the IT system. So that's why we have 8 minutes, guys, of added time, and we are in the 6th minute. Corner to Arsenal, 1-1 is the current score. Do the set piece. I think Arsenal are gonna score here. Oh, great, well defended. Okay, free kick to Tottenham. What do you think of Eze's performance? Everyone's been singing, crying, pushing for Eze to start over Odegaard, and he started over Odegaard today. He's had one or two good touches, but he's not dominating the game in that 10 position. Fam, I have to get going after the second first half until tomorrow's game. Yeah, TK, big up yourself, my guy. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, my guy. Hopefully, Man United get the dub tomorrow, so make sure everyone tune in tomorrow for the United game, Man United against Everton. We will be live on this channel watching that game as we always do. So big up TK, big up yourself, my guy. Last 30 seconds of the first half to go. 1-0 at the Tottenham Stadium. Arsenal on the attack. Tottenham defending very well, as they did against us, to be fair. Ah, flipping Simmons, bro. Simmons, how did the ball get to flipping Saka from that position? What's happening? Half time. All right, there. Big up TK. Big up the chat. It is half time, people. Half time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in a game where Arsenal really, really want to win this game. They need to win this game. Man City have won their game yesterday, and also Man City have a game in hand, and also Man City need to play Arsenal. So this is a game Arsenal need to win. I believe a point from this game will put Arsenal 3 points ahead of City, with City having a game in hand, I believe. Let me know if I'm wrong, guys. As well, yeah, as well as having to play Arsenal. So this game Arsenal have to win. So we've gathered today. We have gathered today to see if today is the day that Arsenal's Premier League title hopes disappear. Is this the day? So far, I think a draw doesn't answer the question. If I believe Tottenham were to win this game, I believe the advantage goes to Man City. And it's 1-0, and Tottenham can win the game. I still think Arsenal will probably win it. Arsenal are the better team, let's be honest. They have been playing the better football. They are the more threatening team. But as the half has gone on, guys, Tottenham have got back into the game. They're feeling more confident. Arsenal are running out of ideas, as they always do. The first half an hour, like I said, of Arsenal games, they look like they're all over you. But if you can withstand that pressure, then Arsenal all of a sudden look almost like a normal, ordinary team. They don't produce anything out of the ordinary. Their players don't do that. They just follow their system. They follow what they've been taught. They do their patterns. They do their triangles, the overlaps and underlaps, and it works. I mean, they're winning. They're the league leaders. But at the same time, I don't see Arsenal having that maverick player to smash the ball in the bottom corner from 22 yards like United might have. So the game is still on. It's all to play for at the moment. Arsenal the better team, but Tottenham are there, guys. Tottenham are there, and if Arsenal are not careful, Tottenham will win the game. I know Tottenham scored due to an Arsenal mistake. That's the only thing. Tottenham's goal came due to an Arsenal mistake. But at the same time, this is the best defense in the league, apparently. And how many times are we seeing them make defensive errors? They made a defensive error, like I said, against us, a really bad one, and they made almost the exact same defensive error against Tottenham. One was Zubimendi against us. This time it was Declan Rice. Conceding an own goal against Wolves because of Gabriel's defensive. No, don't forget Gabriel's defensive header and the goalkeeper mix up against Wolves. Every game over the last 3 or 4 games, maybe 4 or 5 games, Arsenal have committed some sort of really bad defensive error. Really bad defensive error and allowed the opposition back into the game. So where are these defensive errors coming from when Arsenal, especially the first half of the season, were so good defensively? What is going on? Concentration issues, maybe? Are they feeling the chase? Are they feeling the pressure? Is it a mental thing at the moment with Arsenal at the back, with Gabriel and Saliba making their errors, Zubamendi and Declan Rice? Big up, Sean. Gunners. Sean, are you an Arsenal fan? I don't think. Are you an Arsenal fan, Sean? I didn't think you were an Arsenal fan, you know? If any Arsenal fans are in the chat, let me know. Also, as usual, guys, let me know where you are tuning in from, logging in from, whether it's UK or from abroad. Let us know. Let me know what you're feeling, what you're thinking about this game. Are Arsenal going to win it? Are Tottenham going to win it? Let me know your views. Please just comment below. Start a conversation going. Big up Sean in the chat. Let me know where you're watching it from, Sean. You got Gunners in the chat. So, like I said, I assume you're an Arsenal fan. But if you are, let me know. Let me know how confident you are about the league if you're an Arsenal fan. How confident are you about this Premier League title? A month ago, Arsenal fans were saying it was theirs to win. Now it is different. Times have changed and there is fear. There is worry because the Wolves, the Dogs are out. Man City are there lurking in the shadows, just waiting to pounce. Big up the chat anyway. We will start. We're just going to go on a quick, bro, I am a gunner from Hong Kong. Big up, Sean. Big up, Sean, man. Big up Hong Kong as well. I don't know if you might be the first person from Hong Kong in the chat, Sean. You might be the first person, so big up yourself. I appreciate you. Talk to me, Sean. Talk to me, because I'm a United fan, of course, so I don't have too much love for your club. But how you feeling today, Sean? Let me know, guy. What's the confidence level, Sean? Because like I said, Arsenal fans around the world were confident a month ago. What's happening? Is it the pressure? Is it the confidence? Focus? You know, it's like it's strange what's happening defensively, Sean, to Arsenal. The reason why, Sean, I thought Arsenal were going to win the league because I saw your defense is so good. Your defense was so robust, Sean. You weren't letting any goals in ever. And now all of a sudden, that same defense has got shaky, bro. So we will see. We will see, Sean. Let me know what you're saying, bro. Big up to yourself. I said, all is well, bro. We will fix the league soon. All is well. All right. All right, my guy. Okay. And also, there's so many questions I have for Arsenal fans. So many questions. Like, what is the mentality towards Arteta now, Sean? 6 years at the club, and the only trophy he has won is an FA Cup where Emre was probably going to win it. He won the FA Cup with Emre's players. Then he got rid of Aubameyang, got rid of all of Emre's players, brought in his own players, and since then, last 6 years, he's won absolutely nothing. So, what are Arsenal fans' expectations of Arteta? For me, I think Arteta has to win 2 trophies. I think this season he has to win the Premier League and the FA Cup. If he wins the Champions League, cool. That he's won the treble, and you can't say anything about Arteta. You have to keep him. But £1 billion spent, 6 years on in the project, and he's won nothing. So I don't know what the expectations is for him and what the allowance is. Like, if he fails to win the league, doesn't he need to leave? No? Yes? I don't know. You tell me. What happens to Arteta this season if he fails to win the league? Surely he has to go, no? Or has he wedded himself so deep, sunk his fingers and his nails so deep into the Arsenal ecosystem that he's not going anywhere? Sean says, I respect all the teams. What's Turkish saying? I think Arteta won't go if they lose the league, but win two other competitions. There you go, says Turkish. All right, guys, I think I'm about to start again. Actually, there might not be any point. No, we had 8 minutes. No, we're not gonna start again. All right, guys, I will be right back in literally a minute. Just going to have a cup of tea, and I'll be back for the second half, people. And we are black. I'm joking. We are back, people. Second half, ready to start. Arsenal versus Tottenham Hotspurs. And with my Jamaican beef patty in my hand. Mmm. Mmm. I don't know. I feel like this is the box of 12 patties. It was around 12, £13 or something. You can't get Jamaican patties now for less than like £2. Minimum £2.50. I remember back in the day it was a pound. 5 years ago, a Jamaican patty was a pound. Then I saw them for £1.50 like 2 years ago. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And now, like recently, it's like £2, £2.50. So if I can get a box of 12 or a box of 16 for near a pound each, and this quality as well, where the pastry is flaking off like it should be, not like that soft doughy pastry. Yeah, true. Yeah, this is good. I'm confused, guys. Are we here? And the reason why we haven't started the second half again is because another IT and the IT issue couldn't have been solved in the 15 minutes, bro, bro, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. You're joking me right now, guys. 100% Arteta's gonna have something to say about that. Yeah, guys. So it seems as if there's another IT issue because we've been here for the last 4 minutes, waiting for the game to kick off, waiting for the second half to start, and it hasn't begun. And the players are just standing around. And it must be so frustrating for the players after doing their 15 minutes, being told that they get 15 minutes, and then get onto the pitch and have to wait another, what is this, 5 minutes now that they're waiting? Another five? Getting cold. The adrenaline, they're losing their little adrenaline. It's just like, this is not good enough. There needs to be some sort of contingency, bro. If the IT, whatever's failing, let's go back, yeah, to normal football where we didn't need all these systems, bro. All right, Simmons. That's a good shot from Simmons, but probably should have passed it. I'm not gonna lie, guys. The thing about David Raya, I'm kind of glad that some players are packing him out recently. That's good from Colin Mooney. Oh, this is what I'm saying about Spurs, bro. He should have used the overlap. Use the overlap, Simmons. But yeah, I'm glad Raya's getting packed out because I never rated Raya as highly as like Raya's good, yeah, because he's got a really good defense in front of him and he doesn't really have to do too much, really. Not in my opinion. I mean, he pulls out a good save every now and again. Yeah, of course he does when he has to. But he's not constantly saving shots because his defense is so good. This defense is so good in front of him. So, listen, I think David Raya is a good goalkeeper. He is. But that's just it. He's not world class. He's just good. Finish. There you go. That was a finish. That was a proper Gyökeres finish. He slapped that, my lord. What a finish. Oh, oh, who's close to him? Oh, he's in so much space. Oh, he should have saved it. I mean, I know the. Yeah. The ball was past the goalkeeper before he even died, but at the same time, it wasn't even in the corner. You can argue a goalkeeper with a bit better reflexes might have saved that, but that was a good shot. It's the power that beat the goalkeeper more than anything, bro. He slapped that ball, man. Proper slapped it. Yeah, Tottenham are in trouble. Tottenham are in trouble, man. Like I said, this ain't gonna be the game I expect Arsenal to actually lose, or drop points. Let's see what Tottenham can do now, though. Tottenham are gonna be so annoyed that they conceded a goal like that. They never gave this striker that much space before, and he had so much space to control the ball, to turn and to smack it. It's, Tottenham's midfield is also non-existent, bro. Like they don't have any possession in the middle of the park at all. It's like defensive possession, and then try to get it to the attack as quick as possible. They're not going to be able to score past Arsenal unless I think it's only a counter. Now that Arsenal are back in their shape, yeah, you're not gonna. Most teams don't score past Arsenal in this shape, in their low block shape. That's better. Uh, Good try. Good try. Good catch from Raya. Arsenal on the counter attack. Tackle. Good tackle. Let's see what Tottenham can do now. Oh, way too easy from Eze. They have to score. They have to score this now. Surely. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I think Arsenal should have done better in that position. Eze was through. It's 3 against 1 almost. 3 against 2. Yeah, this is a very delicately poised game now. The next goal wins the game. Good run from Simmons. The game's warming up, people. The game's warming up. Tottenham with the ball at the back, trying to move it forward. Oh, Spence, bro. Keep it on, keep it on. Good. Huh? Oh, it's a foul. Yeah, it's a foul by Colomwani. Yeah, you're not gonna get yellow for that foul. You get yellow if it's opposite box. You. Like a couple seconds, 20 seconds behind or something. All right, guys. The goal will not be given. Push by Colomwani on Gabriel. Yeah, this is what I don't like about defenders. Yeah, when defenders pick and choose when to be strong, because Gabriel knows. Yeah, and it's smart. It's actually smart. He knows that's not enough for him to like fall over, but he has to win the foul, right? Mm, very interesting game. I mean, Tottenham still can't hold on to the ball at all. Their game plan is still just to get the ball and get back to front, move the ball from back to front as quick as possible, hit them on the counter, but they're just not finding the right spot passes. And there we go again. Shaka just falls over. Shields the ball well, puts himself between the ball, and just falls over. That's why I can never. That is like 50% of Saka's game to do this. Like that stuff. I'm like, oh, it's so boring to watch Saka, bro. Pull back from Declan Rice, cleared from Saar or by Saar. Arsenal also turning the screw. This game, Arsenal could easily score the third. I feel like Arsenal are going to score a third. Arsenal are more likely to score a third goal than Tottenham are to score their second. Timber's going off for Mosquera. There we go. Corner to Arsenal. Probably going to score this one. There we go. Declan Rice on the set piece. Oh, look at Declan Rice, man. After taking the corner, he just sprint back. He sprint back, boy. Oh, this is what I'm saying. When I said in the first half that as soon as Arsenal get into the lead, the same shithousery that you're gonna complain Tottenham for, they're gonna start doing. They're gonna foul. They're gonna be on the floor for look at all of them falling all over the floor, wasting time and stuff. It's that kind of stuff why I can't have Arsenal winning the league, bro. All that dark art stuff that they do more than any other team. If you're winning the league and you got to do that more than any other team, then there's something wrong, bro. There's something wrong. Solanke getting ready to come on for Arsenal. For Arsenal, for Tottenham. Yeah. Oof. Why didn't that defender just try to block the shot? He just wanted to run into Saka. Foul by Gyökeres. Free kick to Tottenham in there, right on their penalty line. There you go. 3-1, game, set, and match. Look at him doing breakdancing on the floor. Game over. Arsenal. This is what I thought was gonna happen today. I hoped Arsenal would lose, of course. I'm here for Arsenal's demise. But in the back of my mind, against Tottenham, I'm not going to lie, guys, this is what usually happens. It's always a hype towards this game. The North London derby, what's going to happen? But usually Arsenal win. Usually they win. And yeah, this game is done now, guys. This game's done. Look at that. Why did his head? Why did the defender header it there? Why did he even header it? Look at all this. Look at all this calamity. It's calamity all over the gaff. Look at this. Look at that headed by the defender, bro. You could just volleyed it clear. Why did you header it? The ball's that low on the ground. You're stooping down to header it. Just kick it in the air. Volley it. It's so bad. It's so bad by Tottenham, man. Listen, I'm gonna eat my patty now and just relax. Arsenal have won the game. Mm-mm. Hmm? Mm. Mm. Yeah. I'm just watching this game thinking, what Tottenham gonna do to get out of this situation? Colin Mwani, man, he's just been Colin Mwani's just been there by himself, just trying to do something. Tottenham on the left. Cool. 3-1, 64 minutes on the clock. Arsenal keeping the title race alive. This was never going to be the game anyway. Like I said, I only hoped that something was going to happen, but never put your faith in Spurs. Never do it. Never do it. What is that? Oh yeah, that is Arsenal cleared from by Tottenham. My lord, Arsenal players. Why? Colomwani is just running around everywhere. He's gonna be taken off, right? Yeah, man. Colo, he's been trying, man. He's had no service. Colomwani. He's just been chasing the most amount of like helpless balls. And he just hoof ball towards him. You just gotta chase it. Spurs ain't played no type of football today. Hmm. What's that? Colomwani? Is that who's coming off? Yeah, Colomwani's going off for Richarlison. I don't know what that's gonna do. Richarlison is a shithousery kind of striker, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be throwing elbows, doing what he needs to be doing. But what difference that's gonna make, I don't know, guys. Dead Spence. The game's just gone flat as well, guys. Proper flat now. And all of a sudden, it seems like Arsenal are now the team that are doing the kick the ball out of play and waste time. And it's in now Arsenal's best interest that the game continues to be flat. Throw into Tottenham, deep in Arsenal's half on the right hand side with Charlison. What is going on here? What's going on? Is it a corner? No, throw in. Goal kick. Yeah. Arsenal are not gonna drop points from 3-1 up again. They can't. They can't do it. So we're just gonna have to just chill and just watch this game and watch Arsenal just grind out this win. Shot from Trossard, gone wide. This game just got such a. It's so dead now. It's a weird game now. Ah, man, Richarlison, what are you doing? Oh, close. I thought that went in, but it was on the other side of the net from Saka. Saka and um Heze have had a good partnership this game. Every time Heze's had the ball and he's been running towards Tottenham's goal, like Saka's been there as an option for him. Eze's had a good game. Quietly had a good game. And then you got to think about it. If you got to think about it, if Odegaard was on the pitch, would he been jinxing, dropping a shoulder, running, bearing down on the Tottenham goal the way that Eze is doing it? Because they're different. They're slightly different players. They play the 10 role differently. Eze is definitely more of a dribbler than Odegaard is. And he's played well today. So maybe it looks like Arteta was vindicated for starting Eze in the end. Look at Eze on the ball again today, right there. Well, he just lost possession, but Simmons has now lost possession. Saka does the inside pass as he usually does. Saka just passes it inside and runs inside to receive the ball. 72 minutes on the clock. Arsenal now doing Ole football. Yeah, Arsenal just doing Ole football now. 73 minutes. It's a nice victory in the end. It turned out to be for Arsenal. do 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 do. All right. Ball kicked out play by Raya. Tottenham throw in. They've got 16 minutes to try to save this game somehow. And I just can't see it. How do you flipping. Oh my lord, bro. We just got to make sure that we win our game. We just got to make sure that we win our game against Everton tomorrow. Because Liverpool look like they mean business. They're starting to play football again. So not only are we facing, Villa, who want to secure that top four spot, and Chelsea, Liverpool are now starting to play. And I believe they're now level on points with us, Manchester United. So we just need to make sure we do our thing tomorrow and we beat Everton. Because Everton beat us 1-0 with 10 men. And we got to just remember that. Certain things you just got to remember and make sure they get theirs. Make sure you get your lick back. That's all I'll be saying to Carrick. Yes, play the game that's in front of you. But also at the same time, remember these guys beat you with 10 men. And that was embarrassing. Don't let it happen again. So, that's so bad from Tottenham. Even when they had the opportunities to do something, their decision making is just so poor. Changes for Arsenal. There you go. Trossard for Martinelli. And who else? Eze for Odegaard. So like for like changes. But didn't Eze score like a hat trick against Tottenham in the first fixture? Didn't he score? Isn't that why also Arteta's playing him because he knows he scored a hat trick? Or didn't he score like 2 or 3 goals past Tottenham? And everyone was talking about him, and then since then he hasn't scored. I'm pretty sure. Well, there you go. He's done enough in 2 fixtures, so I think the commentator is referring to flares. Are fans still doing stuff like this? Yeah, flares on the pitch. The only matter way his headband is so dumb. I hate it. I hate it because there's no headband needed if your hair's like that. Your hair's not going in your face. There's no headband needed. And two, there's like he puts these 2 pieces of hair down here and he puts a headband over it. It's just like I know I'm wearing a headband myself, but I've got a headband to put my hair back and all these things. His hair's just cornrowed. You don't need a headband, bro. Look at Tuchel looking at Oz. Anyway, Arsenal fans, it looks like you've had a good day at the office. A good day today. Hmm? 6:30, but I'm assuming pretty sure it's kickoff's till like 8 o'clock, right? That's an hour and a half show, bro, before kickoff. To do what? Make money, make money. Fuck bitches, make money. Make money. Oh, boring. That's the only thing watching other teams, bro. You gotta sit here and watch boring football most of the time. Apart from maybe like a Man City game that might be interesting. Like most, like I don't listen. I ain't gonna lie, guys. Since Man United have started being good again, there's no reason for me to watch any of these dusty teams, bro. Like watching Arsenal is a punishment, almost. It's a punishment, bro, because you know you're not gonna see good football. This defender, I don't know who he is, yeah. This number 3 for Tottenham is the worst defender I've seen in a long time. He's so crap. Even that moment there, yeah, with Gyökeres, there's no reason to concede a throw in, bro. He was 2 yards in front of Gyökeres. He should have had the ball under control. He could have volleyed the ball with his first touch and just cleared it like towards the goal, bro. Like it was his header that set up the second goal. His misplaced header. He's just rubbish. 9 minutes to go before we can stop watching this rubbish game. I mean, the game's been okay. The game's been a decent game, but the last 15 minutes has been so boring to watch because Tottenham haven't done anything, and Tottenham are not offering anything, and Arsenal are not doing anything either. So the last 10 minutes and the next 10 minutes is going to be just nothing. Both teams just doing nothing. Turkish says if Spurs equalize, it will be crazy. Spurs ain't equalizing nothing, bro. Only equalizer is flipping Denzel, bruv. Some of them might go and watch the equalizer when they get home. That's the only equalizer that. What is this? And the goal that they scored was an Arsenal mistake. They're gonna need two other Arsenal mistakes now, and Arsenal will give you one. I don't know if Arsenal will give you two. You're wasting your own time, Tottenham. I don't really understand what they're doing. Yeah, you're just wasting your own time, bro. Hmm. Mosquera looks like an Egyptian pharaoh. I will say that. All he needs is that thing over his head and a staff, and he'll look like an Egyptian pharaoh. His bone structures and everything. He looks like an Egyptian pharaoh. Ha! Kept it out. I thought I went over the line. Well done, goalkeeper. Even though I don't want you to win. Well done. Well done. Well done, Raya. You gotta give credit where credit's due, bro. He went through his legs. Oh, wow. Just a split second later. What, almost 5 minutes left of the game, people. Mm, there you go, guys. Arsenal, 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 Arsenal. Come on, man. Hurry this game up, man. Is it gonna be four? Is it gonna be 4-1 here? Is it gonna be 4-1 here then? Tottenham have offered nothing in this game. The one goal they scored was an Arsenal mistake, and that's it. It's like Saka's done it. He's gone down injured, but at the same time waving no to the bench. Like, don't, bro. This doesn't look good. £300,000. Arsenal, yeah, gonna have to start winning because Arsenal have the biggest wage bill apparently in the league. So if you don't win stuff and get your your prize money, so you can pay these players, you're gonna have to start doing what United did and eventually start cutting down these wage bills. So Was it Watford? It was Watford that we went, right? And we had £4.29 boost booster packs for Phantasmal. Or was it not? That was a West London place. With the part, yeah, Uxbridge sort of sides. And we also had £4.29. Yeah, they had a few places that had affordable. Yeah, I'm gonna start checking car factory more now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Obviously, it's too late now to do anything because it's Sunday trading. But and Yokeres's goal was a good goal as well. I think Yokeres's goal set them on the way. I'm trying to think. Who was I can't remember now. The second goal was Yokeres. Eze is the first goal. Yeah, Eze is the first goal. Second goal, Yokeres. Third goal, Eze again. Finish. Four. There you go. Game, set, match. 5 Derby wins on the spin. Yeah, that's why I said, yeah, these games are always hyped up like we're giving Tottenham a chance. And we always give Tottenham a chance in Derby games. I mean, Arsenal have won 5, whether it's been at home or away, they've won 5 in a row. Like, it was more hope. It was more hope than anything. Game, set, and match, guys. Game, set, and match. We didn't get what we wanted today. I don't know. It wasn't really a full hate along from my perspective. It wasn't a full on hate along because I would accepted the fact that Arsenal were probably gonna win. But it is what it is, guys. The Premier League title race keeps going on. It continues. Nothing has been decided today at all. Yeah, just put on thing with his little square jaw and shit. It looks like some any Ramesses boy. Spurs have a lot of work to do. This is poor from Spurs, bro. At home against your rivals to be beaten like this, bro. This is like, and they've offered absolutely nothing going forward. This has been shocking. Like all that defensive stuff that they were doing, yeah, cool. But you got to offer something going forward. Look at this. Look at them. They've lost. They've given up. It's 4-1 anyway. They want to end the game, Spurs. They want the whistle to blow. What's this? I mean, don't shoot. Shut up, Gary Neville, man. Every little basic shit is good from Raya, bro. That's how they do it. That's how the propaganda happened. That was such a that shot went straight at him, and he just caught the ball, bruv. And man's like, oh, that's really good from Raya, bro. There you go, guys. Game, set, match. I'm done now. I'm gonna do my match reaction. Arsenal have won the game. The game ended 20 minutes ago. Let's be honest. The game ended 20 minutes ago, and we were just sitting here bored out of our minds, just waiting for the final whistle so we can end the stream. The game was it wasn't a good game to watch. The football that was played today was rubbish. Tottenham didn't play any football, and the football that Arsenal played was just boring, pragmatic football. They scored their goals, but none of the goals were like really amazing. None of the goals were like really amazing team goals where they cut Tottenham open. It was just one or two passes in the final third and shoot. Like the first goal was Saka was lucky. Jammy little ricochet on the right hand side. He pulled it back. Eze was able to control the ball. And he miscontrolled the ball actually because the ball went up in the air and then he volleyed it. Second goal was the equalising goal was a mistake from Arsenal. Then Jokeres's goal, he was in like acres of space. He was able to control the ball, turn and smash the ball in, and it wasn't really in the bottom corner, but it was the pace. The pace of the shot beat Raya. That was Arsenal's second goal. And the third goal, it was some sort of calamity. It was silly defending at the back for Tottenham, some ricochets and deflection, and the ball just fell kindly to Eze again, and he scored. So all the goals, all the goals scored today, maybe apart from the Jokeres' goal, were just jammy little goals. They weren't clean. Arsenal played some decent football in moments, but other than that, I'm not. I'm not as a neutral. I don't get excited watching Arsenal play football, and I want to know what Arsenal fans are like when they watch their team because I've been told that you guys don't even like watching your team play football. Not like you will care because the only thing that matters is winning the league, and if you win the league, I don't think you guys care if you play stinky football. But this type of football you're playing is not. You can't play this football every season and season upon season. You can't. Declan Rice, he conceded Tottenham's goal. He's lucky that didn't really end up meaning anything. So it is what it is. The title race continues. This doesn't decide anything. I think Arsenal will have tougher tests against the likes of, the lower teams in the league. Arsenal still have to face Chelsea again in the league. Arsenal still have to face Man City again in the league. And I don't know if they have to face Liverpool. Everton, the likes of Everton, the likes of Brighton, I reckon will give them a harder game than Tottenham. Newcastle will probably give them a harder game than Tottenham. So the league isn't finished. The league isn't done. I think this Premier League title will go down to 3 points. I think there will be 3 points in it between City and Arsenal. Literally. It's going to be so tight. So big up everybody who's joined me today on a more chilled, relaxed vibe, because our team, Manchester United, isn't playing. But we're playing tomorrow, guys. So we need to keep our focus on ourselves, make sure we get the job done tomorrow, because Liverpool are knocking on our back door, you know? So we need to focus and do what we need to do. After that West Ham draw, we need to get back to winning ways. We can't have another draw. So it is what it is. I'm going to do my match reaction, couple of minutes. And big up everybody. Make sure you enjoy yourselves. I will see you guys here tomorrow for Everton.